What's good, folks? It's your boy Dookie, and I'm here with another Android TV box. Now, this comes in perfect time because my beloved Xiaomi Mi box has been acting kind of crazy lately. But right here, we have the TV box from Vankyo, however you want to say it. Comes in a nice little box like this. Let's go ahead and open this and see what's good with this particular box. Let's see what comes in here. Slide that out. Let's show some respect to the box. Shout out to my man Antoine. Oh, I guess I'm not gonna do this sexy like. Wow, I didn't mean to tear that. All right, let's see. What do we have over here? Okay, we have our power brick. Wow, they actually provide the HDMI cable. Good guy, Vankyo, man. A lot of companies do not provide an HDMI cable with devices like this. So that's pretty dope. Oh, we got a remote, colorful. Let's get it out of this paper. Let's check. I just said they were good. Let me see if they threw the batteries in. No batteries. Number buttons down here. Home button up here, return button. I'm guessing this is an air mouse because this looks like it controls the pointer. This looks like it'll bring up your options. You have volume right here. You have forward and minus. So you got your play and reverse buttons right here, a little help button. I'm guessing maybe this is power and stuff for the TV, and all of this will control the box, but we'll see once we get it hooked up. Maybe I'm asking a lot, but for them to give us the HDMI cable and not two batteries, come on, how hard is it to throw two batteries in the box with your remote? And here we have the actual device. Wow, this is tiny. Wow. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit here. When we go set this up on my TV, I'll show you how tiny it is compared to the Mi box. But we have a little bit of branding right here. Here on the side, we have space for a SD card, well, they call it TF card, and you have two USB ports. I'm guessing that is USB 2.0. On the back here, you have your power port, you have your HDMI, which is cool. You get a full HDMI on such a small device. You also have a full Ethernet, which is pretty good. My Mi box does not have a full Ethernet, which I wish it did, but you have one right here, and you have your SPDIF. So if you want your SPDIF out, I'm gonna hook this up to my TV. We're gonna run through the setup, and I'm gonna come back on the other side and let you know what's good. All right, now before we get into the setup, I just wanted to show you about the size of the Vankyo TV box compared to something like the Mi box, which I thought it was so small, but it's not really. It's pretty much the same size. It'll fit real nicely on your TV stand or whatever you got. Plug it in, it's simple, and you see, it comes with its own skin like most of these TV boxes. So setup is pretty easy. All you got to do is go in, add your Wi-Fi, and you're pretty much good to go from there if all you're looking to do is get started. Now, like I said, man, I'll always be honest with these TV boxes. I hardly ever like the remote that comes with them. I usually need to use something like an air mouse or a dedicated wireless mouse, something like the Logitech wireless keyboard and mouse combo. To just get started using this with simple apps like Sling and ESPN, Hulu, works pretty well enough. This functions almost as if it's a Android phone device that you hooked up to your TV. So you got to watch out because some apps won't be in the Android TV app mode that you're used to. So you'll have to work with them a little bit different. Like if you're using YouTube, it's not the Android TV YouTube app. It's just like an Android phone app on your TV. So you gotta make sure to, expand your videos and things like that. It still works perfectly, but it's just a different way to get around. So what I did is I went and found the new updated apps for the death of one of the most popular apps in the last couple of years for us cord cutters. That is Terrarium TV. Now, you can get into your own if, ands, or whys and what's about how you feel about those type of apps, but we all know they exist, and we all know a lot of people depended on them for their entertainment purposes. Now, the one thing I will say is you need a VPN. I'm not trying to sell you one. I'm not trying to tell you which one to use. I use PIA. There are various different others out there. Just do your research, make sure it works for you, but you definitely need one before you go further with what I'm about to show you. But I remember the death of Terrarium a few weeks ago where my phone was blowing up. People were like, what's going on? How we're going to watch movies and videos and stuff. So there's a couple of different apps out there, but you can see I have a new version of Terrarium up and running on this box. I wasn't the happiest with some of the quality of the streams, but I think that's more to the app and its modifications and everything is going through versus the actual quality of the box. But I do say that some of the apps, I couldn't get past a 720p resolution for anything. But back to Terrarium, what I will do is down below in the description, I will put the links to what I use. I use the Aptoid, let's just say Aptoid, that's probably the proper way to say it. The Aptoid app to download a couple of different versions of entertainment apps. So you got Terrarium, Cyberflix, Fork Off, some other options if you're looking for your TV experience. Or you could just go install Kodi. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. I will install Kodi on this with a bunch of different builds and do a step-by-step tutorial. But to me, that is really where you get your value at from these devices. Not trying to hook them up and use them as they are, because they can be kind of slow. The main screens can be kind of just slow and plodding and stuff like that. No, you want to get your apps that you want for your entertainment value and put them on here. So if you have any questions about that, let me know down below in the comments. I'm going to leave a link to everything that I talked about and showed. It's your kinfolk Dookie. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And never forget to holler at your boy.